Hey y'all, hey, we're here, the financial filmmaker. I hope everybody's staying safe out there, washing those hands, social distancing. I want to commend everyone, service workers, everyone that still has to work outside, in the public. Commend you for everything. Hope everybody's staying safe. I just wanted to actually share with you guys a really cool webinar that I recently attended, just like some key points. It's called Government Loopholes You Can Do to Save Money on Your Taxes, to put more money in your pocket, even if you lost your job. So this is like a 1-hour webinar that I attended by Higdon. He's a home-based business, small business owner, trainer, coach. So obviously I can't go over the whole thing right now, but I'll put his video resource in the description. And I just thought this webinar was brilliant, and definitely for people that aren't even once again, who may just work 9 to 5, W-2. There's a lot of great key points here that I just want to kind of share with you guys. You guys can go do your research. I know our tax deadline has been extended to July 15th, so now we got 3 extra months to do our taxes, 2 extra months. So I just thought this was some really cool points I'd share. Nothing fancy. I'm not using a board this time. I know it's been a minute. This Financial Filmmaker Friday, I want to start this back up about every 2 weeks or so, at least twice a month, since we obviously got a lot more time in our hands, those of us that are stuck at home. So I just want to share this with you guys. Once again, I'm not a tax expert, not a tax accountant. I just attended a recent webinar where they discussed this in detail for small business owners, home-based business owners with some sort of home-based entity. And I think this is really good information that at least could be a little bit useful. So I'll give you just the key points, and you can kind of go off and do your own research. I'll put the video in the notes. So what the accountant talked about was the fact that you get tax write-offs even if your home-based business hasn't turned a profit yet. So that's huge, because a lot of people out there just getting started, and once again, that's kind of one of the things on their minds. Just spending as little as 3 to 5 hours a week on their home-based business, you do unlock a lot of those different tax advantages. One accountant talked about she was able to save her clients anywhere from $400 a month to $7,000 a year over the long term, as far as those people that may have had a home-based business just on the back burner that they were able to, work with and save money on. They talked about people are losing money when they don't invest in a business, whether they make sales or not. It is the last true tax deduction that you are entitled to. They also break down in the video, which I think was really great how they did it, the difference between itemized deduction and business expenses, what a lot of people really confuse about. That confuses a lot of people. And also lost money on paper, but does save you money in taxes. So there are pros and cons to it, but at the same time, they bust a few myths. They talk about how a big myth is you have to be profitable in a business for 3 to 5 years or the government considers it a hobby. No, that's not true. What they do is they may ask for more documentation and records about how your business is doing, but they don't just deem it a hobby and say it's illegal and shut it down. So that's a myth they broke. Also, another myth was if you have 3 years of loss, there's no burden of proof. Then after 3 years, you have to, shift it to a taxpayer. Well, that's not true either. You're just attempting to earn income, and you eventually just take people off unemployment. So I think I got that right. So bear with me here. I don't feel like editing this, but I just want to kind of share with you. If you have 3 years of loss, no burden of proof, then after 3 years, the burden of proof shifts to the taxpayer. All right, so basically, what's that saying is the first 3 years when you show a loss, you just show a loss. But after that 3 years, you do have to provide heavier documentation. So once again, some of the stuff you may already know, but a lot of people out there kind of heard it right now. I'm kind of letting you know there is a way through just buying a home-based business that you're able to kind of, see that return as far as taxes go, especially with tax time. Recommended read she recommended was Sandy Botkin, Lower Your Taxes. I'm definitely going to check that book out. And then at the same time, once again, they just, talked about a lot more big points that I really liked. And once again, if you like this video, if you just like the simple information I gave you, like I said, I just thought this webinar was too great to just not talk about. So I wanted to get on here and kind of commend them. I'm not here to give you the entire Cliff Notes, but maybe just a teaser that you really need to go check that out, especially right now with everything going on. There's definitely a resource we could use more than ever. So his name is Higdon, and I'll put his video, I'll put the full video in the notes so you guys can check that out and actually get the exact, information from that source. So I hope you guys like this teaser, and I'll be, rearing back up these Facebook Financial Filmmaker Fridays. So I'm going to be going back to at least twice a month. So look out for that. I'm just trying to, once again, get that going. So I'll talk to you later. See ya. Oh, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. So talk to you later.